All of them going to play.
I came here with a dream in my chest, a suitcase of hope and a will to invest in the land where the stars and the stripes fly high. With tears in my eyes, I reach for the sky. I thought every soul who came through that gate was chasing the light, not carrying hate. But now I see flags that don't belong, raised above the one that gave us this song.
Who came here with a dream in my chest, a suitcase of hope and a will to invest in the land where the stars and the stripes fly high. With tears in my eyes, I reached for the sky. I thought every soul who came through that gate was chasing the light, not carrying hate. But now I see flags that don't belong, raised above the one that gave us this song. But how can you curse the ground you stand on? Spit on the hand that gave you a dawn. I came for freedom, for a chance to be new, and I can't stand aside what some of you do. This house was a gift, not a thing to defile. If you love this land, then stay a while. I came here to start a new life, where hope is the heart, that land where the stars and stripes. Here freedom is the law, and success is in your hands. A garden of opportunities, a quiet release. Some walk through doors with contempt in their eyes, dragging the past and feeding it lies. They shout in the streets, set fires in the night, then wonder why hearts are closed up tight. How can you curse the ground you stand on? Spit on the hand that gave you a dawn. I came for freedom, for a chance to be new, and I can't stand beside what some of you do. This house was a gift, not a thing to defile. If you love this land, then stay a while. If you showed love and respect for this land, turned into the leeches with blood on their hands. If we all stood up and cleaned out the mess, this nation would heal and not feel so stressed. Throw the criminals where they belong. Let justice be firm, let the future be strong. If you showed you care and tried to belong, you'd find open arms, you'd hear a new song. Most folks here don't count your papers, they count your heart, your honest labor. If your life could be better and you helped us rise, you'd see you're welcome in American eyes. Don't paint us all with the same stained brush. Some of us came here with honor and trust, but the world won't see the ones who care, only the ones who poison the air. Everything comes in red, stand on. Spit on the hand that gave you a dawn. I came for freedom, for a chance to be new, and I can't stand beside what some of you do. This house was a gift, not a thing to defile. If you love this land, then stay a while. If you love this land, then stay a while. If you show love and respect for this land, turned into the leeches with blood on their hands. If we all stood up and cleaned out the mess, this nation would heal and not feel so stressed. Throw the criminals where they belong. Let justice be firm, let the future be strong. If you love this land, then stay a while. If you love this land, then stay a while.
Verga, me jodí, weón, me quedé sin municiones. Mira, viene uno, viene uno, viene uno.
We all came to. Don't treat it like it's not yours too.
Yo tengo bueno, yo voy a sacar mi arma favorita.
Para todos los que dicen que nos representan, pero lo único que representan es vergüenza.
Saw you on the screen, wild in the street, waving the flag of a land free, burning the red.
red, white, and blue and
Voy a
flames. Then
no tengo
cry when
munición.
they treat us all the
Epa, mediano,
same.
mediano.
They say we're proud, they say we're bold, but I see cowards who sold their soul, throwing bricks, looting stores, and asking why they're slamming doors. Gracias por nada, por el show que armaste, por cada rumor que tú confirmaste. You say it's for justice, you call it pride, but you left every decent one behind. But ooh, you raise a flag you won't defend, and burn the one that gives you a chance again. Gracias por hacernos targets now. You speak for none of us anyhow. You scream peace while you break glass, spit on cops as they try to pass. Tell me, would you do this in Jalisco? Cartel would drag you down that alley, bro. Try that in Cali, Colombia's towns. See how quick they'll gun you down. I hear you scream like spoiled kids, while real folks work and raise their kids. Gracias por nada, por manchar la sangre de nuestros padres que cruzaron valles. They taught us respeto, humildad, but you throw that all in the fire of flags. They say we're proud, they say we're bold, but I see cowards who sold their soul, throwing bricks, looting stores, and asking why they're slamming doors. Gracias por nada, por el show que armaste, por cada rumor que tú confirmaste. You say it's for justice, you call it pride, but you left every decent one behind. But ooh, you raise a flag you won't defend, and burn the one that gives you a chance again. Gracias por hacernos targets now. You speak for none of us anyhow. You scream peace while you break glass, spit on cops as they try to pass. Tell me, would you do this in Jalisco? Cartel would drag you down that alley, bro. Try that in Cali, Colombia's towns. See how quick they'll gun you down. I hear you scream like spoiled kids, while real folks work and raise their kids. You scream peace while you break glass, spit on cops as they try to pass. Tell me, would you do this in Jalisco? Cartel would drag you down that alley, bro. Try that in Cali, Colombia's towns. See how quick they'll gun you down. But hear you scream like spoiled kids, while real folks work and raise their kids. Gracias por nada, por manchar la sangre de nuestros padres que cruzaron valles. They taught us respeto, humildad, but you throw that all in the fire of flags. Tell us this ain't just anger, this is shame. You broke the back of our family name. Gracias por ponernos todos mal. Now we walk the street and feel their scowl. I speak Spanish con orgullo, but now I whisper when I do so. I was proud to be brown, but people think I'm just like you. And the cool, you raise a flag from where you land, and shame the land that gave you land. Gracias, en serio, from the heart, for tearing nuestra gente all apart.
Mi herencia no es vandalismo, mi cultura no es caos, mi voz no la alzas tú nunca.
No tengo municiones, no tengo municiones.
Yo, UK, you lost the war when we was just a colony. Sent you back home, tail tuck, no apology. Now you talk tough, boy, what's your policy? You let them flood in, now you live in a worry. East side, you threaten us as comedy. Whole town locked down by you do with a carpet piece. We keep the steel stack like a prophecy. Why you beg the wolves not to feast on your family? Sit back in your swamp, don't make a sound. Gave you women, gave you kids, now they run your town. Don't you dare raise your head, they gon' cut it down. While we load another round, yeah, we hold the crown. Ain't taking lectures from the ones who defending the fiends. Turned your country into hell, you reduce it to scream. Bend the knee to your scum while they feed you disease. Then you come at real lions with your Twitter beliefs. Ain't no respect for the weak who let the wolves inside. Hand them all your gold, let them feast tonight. Y'all got sheep in the streets while they creep inside. Now you wanna talk big, that's a reach, good night. Sit back in your swamp, don't make a sound. Gave you women, gave you kids, now they run your town. Don't you dare raise your head, they gon' cut it down. While we load another round, yeah, we hold the crown. Your streets ain't safe, your homes ain't yours. Turned your history to dust, left your honor on the floor. You trade your backbone for a lie you adore. Now you wanna tell us how to live, no, we ignore. The A-sign, you threaten us, that's comedy. Whole town locked down by you do with a carbon piece. We keep the steel stack like a prophecy, while you beg the wolves not to feast on your family. Sit back in your swamp, don't make a sound. Gave you women, gave you kids, now they run your town. Don't you dare raise your head, they gon' cut it down. While we load another round, yeah, we hold the crown. borders wide open. The flood came strong, built your house on sand. Now your walls ain't long, they chant in your streets while you sing along. Dancing to the tune of the ones doing wrong. Ain't no respect for the weak who let the wolves inside. Hand them all your gold, let them free. Now you got sheep in the streets while they creep inside. Now you wanna talk big, that's a reach, good night. Back in your swamp, don't make a sound. Gave your women, gave your kids, now they run your town. Don't you dare raise your head, don't cut it down. While we load another round, yeah, we hold the crown. Sheep don't tell lions how to live, nah. Keep talking, but the words ain't fit, nah. From the start, you was soft, now it's this, nah. Stay silent while your kingdom slips, ha.
Mira, acá hay una placa,
Márcala, pues. Porque ahora tú azul, pues. Epa, ¿qué pasó?
Venga, y usted qué hace por allá abajo.
No sé, la vaina llegó, apareció aquí solo, vale.
Fíjate que no tiene gas.
I was born in a room full of candles,
Toma placa, coño la madre.
with hands that were trembling but hearts that were right. They wrote down the hopes of the many, not few, and with courage they carried it through. I speak to the people who carry my flame, not kings or commanders, but citizens' names.
Vete azul, vete azul,
You
vete azul.
are the heirs of the truth
Dale,
that
llegaron por
I
detrás, llegaron por detrás.
My words are your rights, not bought and not sold.
Aquí, ven a mí, ven.
I am the law of the land, written clear. The voice of your father still ringing near. To every soul who serves with pride, you swore to stand with me, not to hide. If you break that vow, it's not just a shame. You're turning your back on the oath you proclaim. I watched as you bled in the fields long ago, so liberty's tree had a chance still to grow. I stood in the courtroom, the church and the square, where silence meant danger and speaking meant care. I heard you promised with hand to your chest
Mira, vámonos,
to
¿para dónde, pues?
uphold
¿Para
my
dónde?
words, not serve your own quest. But power's a poison and pride is a thief, and too many now wear their lives like a
Mira este loco, el huevo del calamar, vale.
I am the law of the land, written clear. The voice of your father still ringing near. To every judge, each badge, each vote, you swore to defend what the founders wrote. But if you twist my lines for power or pay, you've betrayed the oath you swore that day. They're born of your God, not granted by me. and only that God holds the lock and the key.
¿Dónde está la gente? ¿Dónde está
So
la gente?
hold
Díseme.
them with reverence and live them with grace. Don't let the deceivers defile this place. My words are your armor, your compass, your creed, but only if followed by action and deed. I am the law of the land, carved in stone, but stone turns to dust if left all alone. So rise with your conscience, speak when it's right, defend what is sacred, bring truth into light. These rights were yours before crown or decree, given by God, and only God holds the key.
La niña. Bueno, recargamos cabal. Va. Ellos. Mantenernos juntos.
Allá hay uno, allá va a caer uno, allá va a caer uno.
We the refs of Texas. Learn from the best. England to China. Now it's your turn.
Juntos.
We drew the lines, red ink on your screen, signed your rights off clean while you stared at me. From the house floor, we toasted control. While you're busy scrolling, we're digging your hole. No debate, just decree. We'll decide what's a sin. You laughed in the past, now you won't laugh again. Your post was a punchline, now it's exhibit A. The judge don't need truth, just what we say behind bars. Soon, for a meme you made at noon, thought it was a joke. Now you're howling at the moon. Free speech dies in the halls of the bold. Reps smirk wide as your freedoms get sold behind bars. Soon, yeah, we see you real soon. Took a lesson straight from the crown. Watched England lock up jokers. Now we're passing it down. Jokes, no digital fight. Your keyboard's a weapon and we own your right. Don't need the people, just need their fear. Just like the party whispered in our ear. You don't need consent if you've got the pen. So we write the law and jail you again. Behind bars soon. Troops of crime in this saloon. Mock your kings and the kings and the goon. We smile wide in expensive suits. You trade your rights for likes and loops. Behind bars soon. Guess who's laughing now?
¿Dónde están ustedes?
You thought this was freedom.
Cópiame,
You
¿dónde está?
thought this was yours. The vote was just theater. The lock's on the door.
¿Qué color eres tú, Mari? Ya va.
Soon, we warned you in June.
Venga, vieja.
behind bars soon.
Uy, están disparando.
Mira, ¿para dónde vamos? Mira, allá abajo en el barco hay gente, en el muelle hay gente abajo.
Hodgkinson
Epa.
with skull eyes, baseball field, suburban peace. Sanders fan, angry man, pulled the trigger, had a plan. Connor bets, date tonight, sister down, no warning light. Antifa, his Twitter screams, sick ideas in echo streams. Vance Brunson at the ice, Molotovs, he rolled the dice. Tacoma Flames manifesto, anarchists with no place to go. We didn't start the shooting, but you blame us every time like it's all over. We didn't light the fire. You just twist the facts and say we all conspire. Sayak mailed the bombs around, but you forgot who burned the town. Charles Lander rose at the school, pulled a Glock and broke the rule. Media scrolls past the name if he's not the proper blame. Portland riots, broken glass, mask ideologues with gas. Whitman's mind in 66, but no red or blue in the mix. Now every shot is a cue to take the rights away from you. We didn't start the shooting, but you want our rifles gone when it's others pulling wrong. We didn't start the fire, but we're always tagged when the flag's under fire. Facts don't trend, but lies go far. Blame the law-abiding star. Every tragedy they spin to push a narrative they win. Common sense they always preach, while they silence what we teach. Every name with leftist links, just erase before it sinks. You can't pick your outrage side and still pretend it's justified. It's not the guns, it's what they think. Right mind's not second. We didn't start the shooting, but the story's always been when it doesn't fit the trend. We didn't light the fire. We defend the right while you bury transpired.
Hey kids, do you know what keeps our country free and fair? It's not a magic spell or a superhero cape. It's the Constitution. Come on, let's sing about it. We the people, yes we do, made a plan for me and you, not just for kings or folks in suits, but every kid with muddy boots. They wrote it down so all would know where power ends and rights can grow. It's not just old and black and white, it tells us how to do what's right. Who wrote it down? The founding crew. What did they want? A country true. What do we call it?
The Constitution.
What does it do?
It keeps solution.
We the people, yes we do, keep this promise strong and true, with laws and rights for me and you, thanks to the Constitution too.
It splits the power three good ways, so no one boss can rule the day. One makes the laws, that's Congress role. Another runs things, that's the president's goal.
The last one checks if laws are fair. The judges work with wisdom and care. Each branch must balance, not just lead. That's how we meet the people's need. Freedom of speech,
The right to vote, fair trials, fair laws,
belongs to all.
belongs to all, belongs to all, belongs to all, belongs to all of us.
The Bill of Rights is part of me.
It guards your voice, your choice, your plea.
You can worship worship how you like, speak your mind or ride your bike. No soldier sleeps inside your bed. No one takes your thoughts or said. A trial that's fair, a search that's just. These are rules that build your trust. We the people, yes we do, made this promise just for you. And if someone breaks the oath they swore, the people still hold the core. If you serve the law or wear a star, you swore to stand for who we are. You swore to guard the words we read, not trade our rights for power or greed. These rights were made by more than man,
Not just from paper, not from land.
they came from God, that's plain to see. And only God holds that decree.
Oh, we the people sing it loud. We stand strong and we stand proud, with rights from God and hearts so true. The Constitution's here for you.
Let's read the Constitution. Yeah, and maybe run for president someday.
And always remember, these rights are yours, not given by rulers, but by your Creator. Only He can take them away.